everyone, we're backstage at the Manchester Opera House. We're having a great time with the cast of Kinky Boots, who had a fantastic opening night, standing ovations all around.
Can I just say, no, we're not stopping. This is the third time we've done this, and we're going to continue because he keeps doing it wrong.
Yeah, Joel keeps knocking me.
I am
so sorry.
But he keeps ruining our video.
Right, be serious now then.
Okay, serious,
sorry,
okay.
everyone.
So if you could introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your characters, that would be amazing.
My name is Callum Francis, and I play Lola, who is a drag queen in London that meets Charlie Price, played by Joel, and he basically, birth name Simon, he basically changes a lot of minds and learns a lot along the way about himself, and Lola is a very fun character to play, and I have a ball every single night.
I'm Paula Lane, and I play the part of Lauren, who is the kind of fun, quirky girl next door. She works for Charlie at the factory, and then kind of has a little bit of a crush on him, which involves me singing this number, which is full of kind of like quite a lot of comedy, which I adore.
My name's Joel Harper-Jackson, and I play Charlie Price. Charlie takes over the factory from his dad, who recently passed away, and realises that the factory is about to be bankrupt. So he sets off on the task to try and save the factory and all of his friends and family who work there. Enter Lola, who helps him.
Brilliant. Honestly.
Well done, Joel.
Thank you, I got there.
You got there.
So guys, literally an amazing opening night. It was packed. I couldn't even get to the toilets because it was so busy. We had the entire cast of Coronation Street, Emmerdale. Who do we have? Hollyoaks. They were all there last night. Literally, I've not seen it in this business since Take That came.
Oh my God, will we take that? Are we the new Take
Maybe
That?
we are. I was absolutely thrilled to have so many familiar faces in the crowd last night, and to have my family from Coronation Street there. It really did melt my heart. It was a very, very special moment having them there.
Aww.
It was very incredible. I actually made my professional stage debut on this theatre
Wow.
5 years ago, so to be back in my sort of hometown with all my mates and my family, it was, I think it was the best night and audience that we've had on the show so far, definitely.
And again, off the back of that, this is, in my whole career, which is probably spanning over, 7 years now, I've never performed back home before, so last night was the official first time I performed back home in Manchester.
Wow.
So yeah, for each of us, we've all been
Yeah.
so excited to get to Manchester for all different reasons, but mainly because we class Manchester as at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well done for an amazing special night, especially being in Manchester, because I'm an adopted Mancunian, so I class this as my home now. So yeah, it was amazing last night. Guys, tell me about the outfits. Wow, you guys have some amazing outfits, especially.
Mine's,
Yeah,
This is a question for you.
You get like 50 Shades of Brown.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Beige.
Without spoiling it though, you do have a cool thing at the end, so
Yeah,
without
I do.
spoiling it.
I certainly do.
You
Those
do.
boots.
Your finale outfit's a good one. I think I win with costumes,
Yeah,
but
you do.
Oh, hands down. Hands down.
she is made up brilliantly. Costumes were designed by the amazing Tony Award winning Greg Barnes. They look as expensive as they are. They are incredible. My finale costume is my favourite. I would say that's my favourite for the whole glam factor. I kind of channel Beyonce, and I'm like running with that. But my favourite is opening of Act 2 for me. It's kind of like a mix between, like, it's a bit of a gender bender. I got the boots, and I've got like kind of trousers, like pinstripe trousers, and a cardigan, but with a full face of makeup. So it's gender bender, I call it. I love it.
And what was it like having, obviously, like, you had a lot of Manchester Queens there last night. They all came for you guys. How was that? Did you see a lot? There was loads in the audience.
I didn't see it.
I don't see anybody,
Because I
and it
don't
amazes
like
me how sometimes
yeah.
people say, "Oh, did you see so and so?" And I'm like, "Listen, I'm professional."
I have a look. In the finale, I said to you that just before the finale is about to finish, I always use it when we're lining up at the end. Jerry Mitchell, the choreographer, has choreographed it so we all end in one huge line, as if to say we're all the same. And that's the moment where I kind of scan around because the lights are quite bright and you can see more faces than you can throughout the show. And I always like to look because you always see people, and I said to Joel, you always see someone crying. And they don't know, you can see that they don't know why they're crying, they're just so happy. And it's like, they're just like this, like clap, and there's tears in their eyes, and it's amazing, and then suddenly it's a blackout. And it's just, that's my favourite part, it's great.
Wow. So obviously, like, talking like about hidden messages, like obviously Kinky Boots is like a really bright, vibrant kind of production, but obviously there is some kind of hidden messages in there, kind of about obviously self-esteem and confidence and to accept who you are. Do you want to talk to me a little bit like about that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, as Callum has said in past interviews, it's more of a show, more than just a show about drag queens. Like, I kind of think it's more about children, boys, living up to their expectations of their fathers.
People don't like to talk about that relationship.
Yeah.
It's always mother and son, it's never father and son.
Yeah. And our characters especially, we're trying to do the best, and that resonates with me because my similar situation, my dad wanted me to take over his building business and I wanted to go and be a performer.
Oh wow.
So of course it's more than just a show about drag queens, it's a show about men and living up to expectations of the dads. I think for me that's personally what it is for me.
Yeah, so kind of life imitates art there really, isn't it?
But
Wow.
it's like the other layers to it are all just about accepting someone for being different, because everybody in the world is different, and Charlie's journey throughout the show of trying to fill his dad's boots, so to speak. Sorry, that was a really bad line. Stepping into his dad's shoes and doing that, his journey is so different to Lola, who is full of confidence, and then you meet Simon, who has all these demons from his childhood. Simon is Lola's birth name, and he accepts Charlie for pursuing what he wants. And when you look at Lola, you kind of think she's got it all, and she's kind of set up, but she's not. And that's what's nice about it, is the audience connect with different people. They connect with Lauren because she sings a song called The History of Wrong Guys, and I've got a lot of girlfriends that have been through different relationships that have ended for different reasons, that have watched that song and gone, oh my god, I completely get it. He's with her, and he's with him, and they come away from it having learned something about themselves, I think, and that's why I think it's more than just a musical.
Yeah. So obviously Cyndi Lauper, this icon, does the music. Tell me about that. Like, what was it like being able to sing her music because she's an icon?
I've had a few comments, like, since obviously we've gone up with the show, where people have said, oh, she is like, Lauren is like the Cyndi Lauper of the show, like she kind of shines through. And I see that as like a huge compliment. And when I met her for press day, I mean, the woman...
You met Cyndi Lauper?
I interviewed Cyndi Lauper, and it was an out-of-body experience, let me tell you. She's an amazing woman and very clever. Like, she has such self-awareness, like, beyond,
She's a genius.
That's exactly the word I was just going to use. So yeah, to be able to kind of perform one of her songs for me is life-changing. It's career-changing. Yeah.
And she's wrote a lot of people that don't know Kinky Boots have come to watch it and feel like they can sing along with it even when they don't know it. And it's because the way that she's written the music, she's put a lot of her melodies from like True Colours and Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Parts of those songs are in the songs of Kinky Boots, so you when you're listening, your ear automatically goes, oh, I think I know this. And that just adds to her genius, because they're obviously iconic songs because she's an icon. And she's put them into this music and making, I think, Kinky Boots a bit of an icon.
I'll finish up now, guys, because it's been absolutely amazing talking to you. But there's a scene in where you guys are all dancing on the top of like a moving like production line. How do you even do that? Like,
a lot of rehearsal. Let me tell you. So the first
I have the best video of Joel on the Travelators, we call them, for the very first time, where you have the hardest thing to do is when you have to travel along all four without kind of reacting.
You just have to stay
still. You have to just stay still, grounded.
And
and I have the best video of Joel doing it for the first time.
Oh my god, it's like a thing of just surrendering and just letting go and going, okay, take me.
Take me.
Take me. terrifying, but yeah. We should put that online.
We should
somewhere.
probably put that. Not yet. I want to keep it for a really good.
Because yeah, it's quite comical, but very scary. But yeah, a lot of practice went into that. But we got it in it. I think we had a full
Yeah.
day of learning everybody say yeah.
It's so much fun, and we even said last night that we all kind of caught each other's eyes at in that number,
energy.
and it was just like we were doing it for the first time, and it's so much fun. It's a great end to Act 1. But if people haven't seen it, they'll have to come and.
You know, guys, you must come and see it like that. And we were just sat there going, how have they done that? Like, that's a lot of practice and it's skillful because you're doing it in big shoes, remember? You're doing it in boots.
A lot of trust involved, definitely.
Luckily, we have flats to do our parts. The
God.
Angels have the heels in that number, but we have
I have a
flats.
little wedge.
You have a wedge?
I have a wedge.
Oh, a trainer wedge. A trench.
Trainer wedge.
Wow. And who is it? Someone does the splits, don't they? Was that you?
Chileshe, no. Oh, no. Yes, it was me.
Yes.
No, it was
Okay, take you.
It was Chileshe, one of our angels. He does a kick into a tour into the splits in heels, and then we have Connor Collins who does a backflip in heels.
Wow.
But I won't say when, but
Absolute skill.
they're show stealers. Those two. It's amazing.
Wow.
All those angels. I'm very, very lucky. I've got 6 phenomenal performers to have as I'd say backups, but they're not. They steal it completely.
Wow. Honestly, guys, last night was amazing. We've given it 5 stars. It's on at the Manchester Opera House till the 1st of December. We're so excited. Thank you so much, the cast of Kinky Boots.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure interviewing you and good luck with the rest of the performance.
Thanks for the boots.
No worries. Cheers.